Hi, welcome to this video. My name is Kevin. I am the Information Officer for the Adult Education Service in Balbriggan. In this video series, I interviewed some of our current part-time students who shared their experiences of returning to education. They discussed the benefits of returning to education, some of the concerns they had before beginning their courses, supports that are available to adult learners, as well as practical tips and advice they would give to people who are considering returning to education. In this video, I spoke with Charlene. Charlene explained the advantages of studying part-time 2 to 3 mornings per week. How would you say studying part-time during the morning, 2 to 3 mornings a week, kind of fits in with your life and your other commitments?
Well, for me, it fits in perfectly because my kids is in school and my youngest is in school from 9 to 1:30. So it's actually perfect for me. So I have that free time, and it's not on. It's only school terms the courses ran. So when he's off midterm, I'm off with him. Do you know what I mean? So it works perfectly for me.
Charlene also spoke about the flexibility that exists within adult education and how adult education differs from secondary school. How would you say that adult education would be different from, say, learning in school when you were in kind of primary school or secondary school?
See, for me, I think you have to go to school. Do you know what I mean? But with the education, you're choosing to go. You know, you're choosing what it is you want to learn, and you're choosing where it is you want to go. So I think because you're choosing it and it's something that you want to do, you have more of an interest in it. For school, like you kind of have to go. You're told you have to do this and you have to do this. So it's more kind of structured, I suppose, than like there is rules obviously with the other education, but I do think it's more, as you said, more flexible and it's what you want to do. Charlene explained the personal benefits of returning to education. Is there anything else about the course that you've enjoyed or about returning to education that you've enjoyed that you'd like to add that maybe we haven't touched on? I'm actually enjoying all of it, and I think because when you kind of stay at home, like you're a stay-at-home parent, you don't really mix as much. You know, it's more so you're mixing with the kids' friends, parents, or at the school. That's generally it, you know, or your own friends. But I do find this has your own independence. You're doing something for yourself, and you're making your own friends, you know, outside of your circle at home, I suppose. So I do find that is really good. You know, you come out yourself a bit more because you're doing something for you, really. Yeah.
Charlene offered advice to people who are considering returning to education. And as well, is there any kind of advice or tips that you'd offer to people who might have busy lives or might have been out of education for a while, who are thinking of coming back to education?
I would tell them not to stress. I stressed out at the start a lot because I couldn't use the computers. I tell them not to stress. Just ask them for the help.
Yeah.
Just because they're very helpful. You know, when you're new, I suppose, and things, you'd be afraid to kind of ask for help. I suppose you don't want to be the only one that, oh, can't do this, because it's a mixed, air class would be a mixed age group. So you don't want to, no one else is saying that, and you're sitting there going, oh, I don't want to say anything. But definitely don't stress about the work and just ask for the help.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found the information in this video useful and helpful.